Hey yo, what's up guys? The new Grand Party season is here and it's looking pretty good when it comes to leader diversity. We're gonna have 4 leaders. I'm predicting they're gonna be the best to run this season. It's gonna be Roger Crew, Rex Pirates, obviously thanks to the rules, and also the Logia component of the rules are gonna be favoring Ace and Whitebeard, and also Kizaru. So for this video, we're going to be going for the first day with Roger Crew lead. The composition is going to be on the left of the screen, so you can see what I opted to go with. For the first team, it's going to be an int team with basically a lot of haste and a lot of annoying units that even when they die, they still do damage. This team is pretty pesky. You're still going to win even when you're losing, because you're going to be, especially if you launch once, Yamato and Roger Crew, the second launch is going to be basically curtains for the other team. Even when you're losing, you're still going to win, basically. For the second team, it's going to be a quick team that I cooked up. Quick slasher driven. It's missing Weevil and probably maybe the 6+ Zoro for the one that we got recently in the anniversary that we don't have yet. And the third team is a Dex team, thanks to like basically a normal Dex team, because Roger Crew boosts Quick, Int, and Dex, and also buffs slashers and strikers. So this team, I was pretty confident going into this fight, even though this is not a great matchup for Roger lead, because most of his damage comes against Side Int with the 2.5 attacks damage, ignoring defense, and also adding 7,000 damage to all units. So basically against this opponent, we're gonna be just using the 7,000 damage part of the burst, which shows you that it's still a really good burst and it's still a good team composition. I used the burst here even though I didn't need to, so hopefully we can lose the second game, so we can see how the quick team is gonna be doing against their strength team, because that quick team is basically built just to counter a strength team. But we'll see. I'm not that confident in it. I would not advise using that team on like the 4th day or the 5th day, unless you're sure it's a strength team that you're gonna be matching up against, and also if you have a Weevil. I'm predicting that it's gonna be pretty good with Weevil because he does a lot of damage. He's basically the S-Hawk for the quick team. Alright, so let's hope we lose this second game so we can see the quick team. Looking at the teams here, I don't have high hopes. This is gonna be basically a stat check for them. Even without me using any bursts, I think I'm still going to win. The way they start implementing the GP leader rules, I like it in a way, because it makes a huge difference if the team doesn't have a boosted leader. The way it was before was like they buff classes and colors, but now the buffs go into the leader, so when you're facing a non-boosted leader, you're basically guaranteed to win just by the virtue of having higher stats from the boosted leader that you're using. But there's always gonna be like RNG when it comes to Rumble. You can still get wrecked. It happened to me last season. Kaido is one of the best leaders in the game for GP, so hopefully he'll do the job with a burst or two. I'm not going to be using any of my bursts, so let's see. So my guy's gonna go, probably gonna knock out some characters. Charging his leader should knock out Uta and Ace because they're charged. So that leaves the rest of the team. Oh, and he killed Kaido and Big Mom. Alright. Maybe there's hope for us to lose here. Um, so he has 10 seconds to wipe out the rest of the team. Alright, it's looking good. Now there's only Soba Mask and Cavendish and Garp. Garp should die pretty quickly, hopefully, within 10 seconds, with 6 seconds. They're back. Hopefully Ace doesn't launch. If Ace launches, it's gonna be over for them. Uh, hmm. Yeah. Let's see. The burst is back. Let's see. Let's wipe it. Uta is gonna be out, and then is he gonna kill the rest? Oh, barely, man. Sanji and Cavendish survived by a sliver of their health. Oh man, Sanji is gonna one-shot him. Yep. Yeah, that's it. That's it. How it happens sometimes. You have advantage, and then you don't kill character by like 1% HP or less than 1% HP, and then they just come out and ruin your day. Alright, let's go for the second game. And this one is going to be against Kizaru, which is one of the best characters or the best leaders this season. I mainly wanted to try against a team that has strength team in the middle, so we don't have to hope to lose on the second game. I'm pretty confident in this mirror match. I might use a special or a burst or two to just guarantee to go into the second match with advantage, but I'm pretty confident. And also, it's just the second day or the first day, so we don't care if we lose. We can just run it back. So the goal here, if it was day 4 or day 5 or day 3, is to use this team to drain his bursts, and Kizaru's bursts come from dealing damage. We're pretty bulky and tanky, so we'll be taking a lot of damage, and he's gonna be at least charging his burst twice. And the hope here is to make him use his burst twice, and then making him waste his 2 bursts on the second fight, and then the third fight is going to be free for us. 4 bursts is pretty problematic usually, because you can't predict which characters are going to be binded or paralyzed or even killed, because he does like 6,000 damage 3 times for 4 characters or 3 characters, I can't remember. It's a pretty strong burst. I think it's gonna be top 2 bursts this season. So yeah, here he goes. Okay. Ace and Big Mom binded, that's gonna be a problem. Alright, gonna be using our burst here to make a comeback. He's gonna be using his burst for sure. So that's goal. The goal was achieved here, or at least hopefully we use his burst. And this, 6,000 3 times, or 6,000 overall, 2,000 over 3 times. Use our burst, 7,000. That kills the rest of his team, and we just finish him off. One character does nothing, they're gonna come back and they're gonna kill him. Sanji does a lot of damage. It's pretty underrated, the rare recruit. I see a lot of people shit on him, but he's a pretty good damage dealer coming from the bench. So now we can finally see our quick team in action. I'm pretty excited to see it. This is not a perfect quick team or perfect strength team to face, or like it's not the best, it doesn't look the best, but it has a lot of components of one of the best teams. Like don't sleep on the gear change Luffy. The New Year's Luffy it's pretty hard to kill, and he slaps if he's maxed out or high level. Yeah, he has all the components for a good strength team. The only thing he's missing is waifus or a snake. So let's see how we fare. I'm going to be using my burst off the bat as soon as it's up, because this team is lacking damage. If I had the Weevil instead of Mr. One, I might be confident of not using it until it's time to kill. But I think I'm going to be needing the damage here. So the goal of this team is just to delay as much as you can. Basically, we have Smoothie to reduce CT. We have Sugar to reduce their CT and reduce their speed. We have Crossgill to reduce CT and give us more speed and defense and stuff like that. And our only damage dealers are Roger Oden and Mr. One, which we wish it was Weevil. And with at least 5 driven teams, 5 driven characters, and 5 slashers, which we have, that makes Oden, Roger, and Crossgill do give us a bunch more special CT and speed. That makes this team go pretty fast. The only thing we're missing here is damage. So that was 2 bursts, and they're still alive. It's gonna be a problem, but I'm confident. And you can see that the burst didn't charge. They didn't do any damage. Like the whole fight, they got locked down. So I'm pretty sure this team would work well with Ace Whitebeard leader too, because they have driven and they're quick. So if you're, I'm pretty kind of proud of this team now that I see how it operates. So yeah, if you're struggling against strength teams, maybe you can use this at least just to drain them as like a middle team to make them use their bursts. But I think it's a pretty good well-built team. I'm pretty proud of it. So now hopefully Mr. One finishes the job. Okay, now with the super special. Okay, with the bleed, let's see. Now they're gonna move and die with their bleed. Because if you remember, the bleed happens once the character tries to attack, it procs and it does damage to them. And especially with the special CT delay we do, they don't have specials to launch, so they have to attack normally, and when they attack normally, they trigger the bleed and they die. This game lasted a long time because Luffy revives 10,000 times, but it should be quick against the normal Luffy, the film red Luffy. And that's it for the second game. We'll go to the third game. And there it is. I chose this opponent because it's a pretty good team. Look at the combat power. But also because it has a side team in it. I wanted to see the damage of Roger Whitebeard against side team, because a reminder that most of his damage goes against Sai and Int, with damage ignoring defense. And also because they had a strength team in the middle. So we wanted to see how the quick team does again against the strength team. So for this one, I'm pretty confident I'm gonna win. I'm like debating if I'm going to be using a burst or not. We'll see if it gets dicey towards the end. A reminder that this Luffy special charges pretty quickly. It's like I can't remember how much damage, but it charges pretty quickly. So we're gonna use a burst here because there's gonna be a lot of damage coming towards us. I don't think we need it, but I just wanted to be sure. I should have actually just not used the burst and just went without it, because Obviously, the lead is not boosted, and they're lacking a lot of stats when you don't have the boosted lead. So Sanji's gonna do his best. He's not gonna be doing a lot of damage. And then Yamato, followed by Luffy, are going to be wiping their team. Yeah, Luffy's gonna be killing them. Alright. And going into the second match. We're gonna be taking a burst from Luffy pretty early. It doesn't really scare me because I still have the assurance of the last game, but we'll see. It's a pretty good test for this quick team. Let's see. So I'm gonna be using a burst again off the bat. Gonna need the damage. It's a pretty good team, pretty good strength team. This is the real deal. The only thing missing is a boosted leader. Like, I think if they had a Rocks Pirates lead, that would be a pretty scary team to face. So off the bat, we're going to be using our burst. Given that we won't one-shot, I think we're going to wait until Otama uses her special to do damage after the heal goes off, because she launches pretty early. Alright, let's start the onslaught. Otama is going now, the next 2 seconds. Alright, now we can use our special. Let's see what Smoothie does. We need to rewind some specials. Alright, that's good. Ota is down. And now we want cross guild to reduce the CT of the rest of the teams. Okay, nice Kobe and Luffy and Ota. Then some more damage from Mr. 1. Then some more damage from Roger and Whitebeard. Now we do our special. Hopefully we kill the waifus. Cool, we killed more than the waifus. We killed half of the team. Right, now Smoothie is gonna be rewinding specials more for 2 more units. Hopefully it's gonna be Luffy and Ota. Let's see who gets rewinded. Cool. Alright, kill Ota and rewind the rest. Good. Defense down, attack down, speed down from Sugar. And then some more rewinding is going to be coming next from the Cross Guild. Cool. Alright, now we're going to use our burst as soon as it comes back. Hopefully we kill Luffy. Cool, Luffy's gonna be dead for sure. Maybe it's a one shot, maybe that's it. Yeah, cool. It's not a one shot, but yeah, this one is gonna die soon. Yep, and that's it for first day of Grand Party. Hopefully you found this helpful and got some inspiration to make your own teams. And for day 2 I'm going to be using a different leader. It's probably going to be Kizaru, so stay tuned for that. And please like and subscribe, it helps me greatly, and have a nice day.